I do it because I want to do it, not because I have to do it. Whereas Pacquiao, at his age, which is sad that he has to fight.
If Manny Pacquiao is really considering of coming back to professional boxing, I think that would be a good measurement and sign and a marketing for him when he returned to boxing.
The debate of who is the greatest boxer of all time.
And that would be you?
I don't know. That's why I'm still keep fighting.
Floyd Mayweather has finally broken his silence on the much-talked-about return of his longtime rival, Manny Pacquiao, who at 46 years old is stepping back into the ring. Known for their historic 2015 bout that captivated the boxing world, Mayweather and Pacquiao's rivalry remains one of the sport's most iconic storylines. In his first public reaction to Pacquiao's comeback, Mayweather didn't hold back, addressing the buzz with a mix of respect, caution, and subtle challenge. Fans and pundits alike are now speculating whether this could reignite one of boxing's greatest rivalries or set the stage for something even bigger.
Manny Pacquiao vs. Mario Barrios is a done deal. Fight will either happen July 19th or July 26th in Las Vegas or San Antonio. And it's not going to be a pay-per-view. It's going to be free on Amazon Prime. Whew. We blast Jake Paul for these types of fights. And yet a current world champion and Mario Barrios is going to go after Manny Pacquiao. Listen, I get it. You get to share the ring with the legend of Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest to all ever do it. But he's been retired now. He's already in the Hall of Fame. Manny Pacquiao did not look good in his previous exhibition he did last year either. Mario Barrios should easily run laps around Manny Pacquiao, destroy him. Why are we wasting time with this type of fight?
Manny Pacquiao, the legendary Filipino boxer and the only 8-division world champion in boxing history, is set to make a remarkable return to the ring at the age of 46, after retiring in 2021 following a unanimous decision loss to Yordenis Ugas. Pacquiao has announced plans to challenge Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title in July 2025. This comeback fight is particularly significant as the WBC welterweight title was the first world championship Pacquiao won in his storied career, capturing the WBC flyweight title in 1998.
What's the next fight you're working?
I'm working now.
Where? Oh, you going to New York?
No.
I'm saying. You know, I told someone that he's one of the main coaches here, and they said, "Why is Roberts Gardner a coach?" They thought he was the guy. No, I'm serious. Someone thought that you were the Gardner guy.
Blas?
Yeah, no, someone seriously, one of the boxing reporters. No, Blas. I said no, he's not. Yeah, of course, he's a legend. Where is he? The firefighter. Because they saw the videos and they got confused. Oh, Mikey's here. Who's the guy with Mikey? Who's the guy with Mikey? Okay, really quick. Manny Pacquiao. It looks like you fight Barrios July 19th. Who wins?
Mario Barrios, a 29-year-old American boxer from San Antonio, Texas, currently holds the WBC welterweight title. He secured this championship after a dominant performance against Yordenis Ugas in September 2023, where he knocked Ugas down twice and won by unanimous decision with scores of 118-107 twice and 117-108. This victory marked a significant milestone in Barrios' career, elevating him to full champion status following Terence Crawford's move to the super welterweight division. Barrios has expressed enthusiasm about the possibility of facing boxing legend Manny Pacquiao. He stated, "I'm very excited at the possibility of this fight being made. Manny Pacquiao is a future Hall of Famer, a legend, and someone I looked up to growing up. To share the ring with him would be an honor and a dream come true." This sentiment reflects Barrios' respect for Pacquiao's storied career and his eagerness to test himself against one of the sport's all-time greats. The matchup between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios has garnered significant attention within the boxing community, eliciting a range of opinions from experts and fans alike. WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman has expressed strong support for the bout, highlighting Pacquiao's legendary status and the precedent of former champions making successful comebacks. Sulaiman stated, "I do like the idea very much. I think Pacquiao can beat any fighter or be competitive with any fighter today." This endorsement underscores the WBC's willingness to sanction the fight, recognizing Pacquiao's enduring appeal and competitive spirit. Pacquiao's advisor, Sean Gibbons, also views the fight as a viable opportunity. He described Barrios as the perfect fighter for Pacquiao, noting that it's a 50-50 fight but a very winnable fight for Manny. Gibbons emphasized that Barrios' style could align well with Pacquiao's strengths, suggesting that the matchup is both competitive and favorable for the veteran boxer.
We have Sean Gibbons here, Manny Pacquiao's right-hand man, advisor, head of MP Promotions. Sean, I know you spent a lot of time with Manny Pacquiao over recent weeks and months. There's a lot of conversations about Manny's comeback. What is the latest that you could offer and the update around the potential matchup with Mario Barrios?
Well, the latest is Manny's fighting an exhibition on 28th in Japan. So, you don't want to really look past that. But if he's successful there, Mario Barrios. We've talked about Conor Benn, which I believe was a great fight. That would have been a tremendous fight. We could have done it in England. We could have done it in the U.S. We could have done it in Riyadh season. But the fact that he wasn't able to come off the suspension, that put the brakes on that. So that brought us to Mario Barrios. He's the WBC world champion. Manny's first belt ever, many years ago, was a WBC belt. So
Floyd Mayweather believes Manny Pacquiao's return to the ring is likely driven by financial motives, a common reason for many retired fighters to stage comebacks. In professional boxing, comebacks often occur when aging legends seek one last lucrative payday, especially if they haven't fully transitioned into a stable post-boxing career. Despite this, the speaker acknowledges Pacquiao's enduring skill, stating that even his C game is still superior to many current fighters' best performances. This emphasizes Pacquiao's extraordinary talent and ring IQ, which haven't entirely diminished with age. His experience, speed, and unorthodox style give him a fighting chance even when he's no longer in his prime. However, the underlying concern remains. The physical risks are significant, especially against younger opponents. Ultimately, the comment reflects both respect for Pacquiao's legacy and caution about the dangers of returning to elite-level competition after retirement. The rivalry between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao stands as one of the most significant and lucrative in boxing history. Spanning over a decade, their eventual clash in 2015 was the culmination of years of anticipation, negotiations, and public demand. The initial discussions for a bout began around 2009, when both fighters were at the pinnacle of their careers. However, disagreements over drug testing protocols and promotional issues delayed the fight for several years. Mayweather insisted on Olympic-style drug testing, which Pacquiao initially declined, leading to a breakdown in negotiations. Further complications arose from network affiliations and purse splits, keeping the fight in limbo despite public clamor. Finally, on May 2, 2015, the two legends met at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas in a bout dubbed the Fight of the Century. Mayweather entered the ring with an undefeated record of 47-0, while Pacquiao boasted a record of 57-5-2. The fight generated unprecedented revenue, with over 4.6 million pay-per-view buys and more than $600 million in total earnings, making it the highest-grossing boxing match at the time. In the ring, Mayweather employed his signature defensive strategy, utilizing precise counterpunching and footwork to neutralize Pacquiao's aggressive style. Pacquiao struggled to land significant punches, later revealing he had sustained a shoulder injury prior to the fight. After 12 rounds, Mayweather secured a unanimous decision victory, with judges scoring the bout 118-110, 116-112, and 116-112. Despite the massive build-up, the fight received mixed reviews from fans and critics, with some expressing disappointment over the lack of action and excitement. Nonetheless, the bout solidified Mayweather's legacy as one of the sport's greatest defensive tacticians and added a significant chapter to Pacquiao's storied career. In the years following their encounter, both fighters continued to compete, with Mayweather retiring undefeated at 50-0 and Pacquiao capturing additional titles before retiring in 2021. Mayweather-Pacquiao rivalry remains a defining moment in boxing history, exemplifying the sport's blend of athletic prowess, strategic mastery, and global spectacle.
Any version of Mayweather would have always beaten Pacquiao, in my opinion. I think Mayweather would have always done what's necessary for Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao had a greater career, but I think Mayweather's a better fighter. And I think Mayweather had the right things for somebody like Pacquiao. I mean, he had the right one-punch speed. He had the right IQ. He was bigger than Manny with longer arms. He had great feet. It's just a kryptonite for Manny Pacquiao. I personally thought so.
Manny Pacquiao spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not going to say he's right and I'm not going to say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million. He said my name when he didn't supposed to. Remember I said it's a time and a place for any and everything.
Pacquiao's decision to return to professional boxing comes after a period of political involvement, including a campaign for the Philippine Senate. His advisor, Sean Gibbons, confirmed that Pacquiao aims to conclude his illustrious career by reclaiming the WBC title, emphasizing the sentimental value of the belt that marked the beginning of his ascent in boxing. The anticipated bout is expected to take place in Las Vegas, with venues like the T-Mobile Arena or MGM Grand being considered. While the exact date and venue are yet to be finalized, the fight is projected for late July 2025, following the conclusion of Pacquiao's political commitments. This comeback has sparked discussions in the boxing community, with fans and analysts debating the implications of a 46-year-old Pacquiao returning to challenge a younger, active champion. Nonetheless, Pacquiao remains confident, citing his experience and the relatively low amount of punishment he has taken in recent years as factors that could contribute to a successful return. In July 2024, Manny Pacquiao faced Japanese kickboxer Rukia Anpo in a 3-round exhibition match at Japan's Saitama Super Arena. Originally slated to fight Chihiro Suzuki, Pacquiao encountered a significant challenge when the taller Anpo stepped in as a replacement. Anpo leveraged his height and reach advantages, landing effective jabs and combinations that kept Pacquiao at bay. Pacquiao struggled to penetrate Anpo's defense and found it difficult to execute his signature footwork, partly due to the thick ring matting. Despite a spirited effort in the final round, the bout concluded without a knockout, resulting in a draw. Pacquiao later admitted he was only at 60% form and had not trained adequately for the match. His advisor, Sean Gibbons, attributed the underwhelming performance to underpreparedness, noting that Pacquiao didn't come in at 100% and was lackadaisical. Boxing experts have expressed a range of opinions regarding Manny Pacquiao's comeback. Promoter Ben Shalom acknowledged the allure of returning to the ring but cautioned against it, citing health risks and the precedent of past fighters whose late career bouts had detrimental effects. Shalom stated, "It is very hard as a promoter to say it, but equally, if you have enough money in the bank, you have to protect your health." Shalom emphasized the challenges aging athletes face when attempting comebacks, noting that the desire to return is often driven by an addiction to the thrill of competition. He remarked, "Fighters are addicted to that buzz, and it is very hard to replace it in those final years." Adding to the concern, legendary promoter Bob Arum has also advised Pacquiao to consider retirement to preserve his health. Arum expressed worries about the long-term effects of continued fighting, especially referencing the neurological damage suffered by Muhammad Ali. He stated, "He's over 40. He's got to watch out. I really am worried."
Don't shadow boxing like that.
Yeah, it's lazy, right? Just kind of...
When you do the shadow boxing like that, what is that for? Because you can apply that in a habit. You become a habit. When you shadow boxing like...
Woo! Woo!
Like that.
The speed is still there. Woo!
Max Kellerman presents a compelling case for considering Manny Pacquiao as the greatest pound-for-pound boxer in history, while acknowledging that Sugar Ray Robinson is widely regarded as the top choice. Kellerman's argument hinges on 2 primary factors: the breadth of Pacquiao's achievements across multiple weight divisions and the caliber of opponents he defeated during his peak. Pacquiao's career is unparalleled in its scope. He is the only boxer to have won world titles in 8 different weight divisions, ranging from flyweight to light middleweight, a span of 39 pounds. This feat underscores his adaptability and skill in overcoming size disadvantages against larger opponents. In contrast, Sugar Ray Robinson's dominance was primarily within 2 weight classes, welterweight and middleweight. While Robinson's record is impressive, with 174 wins and 109 knockouts, his success was concentrated within a narrower weight range.
He also has a case for greatest fighter, pound for pound, who ever lived. Think about, by the way, I don't think he wins that argument. Sugar Ray Robinson is safely ensconced in that position. But Henry Armstrong, Muhammad Ali, Harry Greb, Sam Langford, Floyd Mayweather, Pernell Whitaker, whoever else you want to mention. Put Pacquiao's resume up to those guys. Bill James, the great baseball sabermetrician, had a way of ranking baseball players that I came across as a kid and thought, that's really smart. You have to rank them at their best and then also over the course of their careers. Because when you have that argument, are you talking about who accomplished the most or what heights did they reach? What peak did they reach? Take either for Pacquiao. Take his peak. Was it at 140 pounds when he obliterated Ricky Hatton, Miguel Cotto, and then Oscar De La Hoya, though that was at 147? Was that Pacquiao's peak? Because remember, that's when the Mayweather-Pacquiao hype actually reached fever pitch. Oh my God, these are two of the best fighters we've ever seen. And they're both in their primes, in the same weight class at the same time.
Pacquiao's peak was likely around 147 pounds when he dominated top fighters. This period also marked the height of excitement for a potential fight against Floyd Mayweather, as both were in their primes in the same weight class. Kellerman notes that while he personally favored Mayweather at the time, due to his natural size advantage, Pacquiao's ability to move up in weight and remain competitive with elite fighters strengthened his pound-for-pound case.
Pacquiao, it's weird. Danny felt like a big brick. Pacquiao felt like a little brick. Okay? Now, the weird part is Pacquiao's hands just felt heavy. After the fight, I constantly was thinking, why did his fist feel like a rock? You know? It was like awkward, right? I was like, why did his fist feel so hard in the fight? You know? I was like, it was a little awkward. You know, I don't really care about that stuff that much. I mean, I could handle it. It wasn't devastating. Didn't really feel like plaster, but it felt like something. It felt like a rock. So I thought, like, does he do certain training? Does he do certain, does he build up calluses? Does he have more dense bone density in his hands? Did they do some Asian stuff? What did they do? Who knows, right? And then looking at the picture, I was like, damn, you know what? Pacquiao wore them old school Mexican Reyes.
Manny Pacquiao's enduring prowess in boxing is a testament to his rigorous training regimen and unwavering dedication. Even in his 40s, Pacquiao maintains an intense workout schedule, often training harder than he did in his earlier years. His routine includes extensive cardiovascular exercises, strength training, and technical drills. Pacquiao's commitment to fitness is further exemplified by his daily regimen of several thousand sit-ups, a practice he adopted after a body shot defeat in 1999. He vowed to fortify his midsection to prevent a recurrence, showcasing his determination and resilience. Pacquiao's training schedule is grueling, 6 days a week, with double training sessions, morning and mid-afternoon, on 3 of those days. Even when he's not in training camp preparing for a fight, Pacquiao remains active, often playing up to 4 hours of basketball on any given day. This relentless work ethic underscores his belief that hard work and training leads to easier fights. As he once stated, "I work hard so I can fight easy." His dedication to training not only keeps him in peak physical condition, but also serves as an inspiration to many, demonstrating that age is no barrier to achieving excellence with the right mindset and discipline. Max Kellerman presents a compelling case for considering Manny Pacquiao as the greatest pound-for-pound boxer in history, while acknowledging that Sugar Ray Robinson is widely regarded as the top choice. Kellerman's argument hinges on 2 primary factors: the breadth of Pacquiao's achievements across multiple weight divisions and the caliber of opponents he defeated during his peak. Pacquiao's career is unparalleled in its scope. He is the only boxer to have won world titles in 8 different weight divisions, ranging from flyweight to light middleweight, a span of 39 pounds. This feat underscores his adaptability and skill in overcoming size disadvantages against larger opponents. Notably, Sugar Ray Robinson's dominance was primarily within 2 weight classes, welterweight and middleweight. While Robinson's record is impressive, with 174 wins and 109 knockouts, his success was concentrated within a narrower weight range. Pacquiao's peak was likely around 147 pounds when he dominated top fighters, as both were in their primes in the same weight class. Kellerman notes that while he personally favored Mayweather at the time, due to his natural size advantage, Pacquiao's ability to move up in weight and remain competitive with elite fighters strengthened his pound-for-pound case. Manny Pacquiao's enduring prowess in boxing is a testament to his rigorous training regimen and unwavering dedication. Even in his 40s, Pacquiao maintains an intense workout schedule, often training harder than he did in his earlier years. His routine includes extensive cardiovascular exercises, strength training, and technical drills. Pacquiao's commitment to fitness is further exemplified by his daily regimen of several thousand sit-ups, a practice he adopted after a body shot defeat in 1999. He vowed to fortify his midsection to prevent a recurrence, showcasing his determination and resilience. Pacquiao's training schedule is grueling, 6 days a week, with double training sessions, morning and mid-afternoon, on 3 of those days. Even when he's not in training camp preparing for a fight, Pacquiao remains active, often playing up to 4 hours of basketball on any given day. This relentless work ethic underscores his belief that hard work and training leads to easier fights. As he once stated, "I work hard so I can fight easy." His dedication to training not only keeps him in peak physical condition, but also serves as an inspiration to many, demonstrating that age is no barrier to achieving excellence with the right mindset and discipline.
He's an interesting guy, man, because he's so friendly.
Right.
You know, like even like when people are trash talking, he's like smiling, and then gets in that ring.
Kick your
different dude.
Right.
Once he steps through that roast, like this is a whole different set of rules he's flying with.
Like Keith Thurman talking about you gonna crucify him and stuff like that, and he just
don't say that. Yeah, okay.
and got crucified.
Yeah, but he's.
I wish you the best
too.
Good luck in that fight.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.